Hi, I'm Paul from Devilskin, and you're listening to the AU Review at Big Sound.
Hot. Great,
Yeah.
hot, yes.
Epically, there's just so much going on. This is our first sort of look over here at Big Sound, and everything's just crazy. It's just so much going
on.
on.
The locals will think we're complaining about the heat.
Yeah. It's insane to see like all the venues being taken over and just, you know, so many people just, you know, walking the streets and
That's why every night's a Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's a great vibe.
Yeah,
definitely. We were just talking before, you know, there were people flying in from all over the place to see you guys. I mean, were you expecting that kind of reaction when you...
Yeah. Kind of. We've got a pretty loyal and rabid sort of fan base, and Facebook's been amazing, and just people from all over the place. They just want to come see us, and they've been making a bit of noise on our page saying they want to come along to these gigs. So yeah, people flying from all over the place.
A few people disappointed that we're not going to Perth as well, you know.
Yeah.
next time.
Perth residents are always slightly disappointed because they're so far over.
No, definitely. I think next time we come to Australia, we'll do a pretty comprehensive tour next time we come through here, and we'll go to a lot of other places, you know. But at the moment, it's just we're coming here for part of the conferences and stuff, and it's great to be part of it, you know.
Yeah, I think I saw that you guys have got a pretty sick gig coming up in Melbourne next week. Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, awesome.
The SB and Yayas.
Yeah. Brilliant. So can you tell us a bit about, you know, how the live shows have been coming together? Because obviously the following is only getting stronger. How have you guys been developing the live shows for this tour?
Well, I mean, obviously tonight's our first show in Australia, so I mean, we've got some backline here. You know, we've got some of our crew have come over to help us as well. So you know, we'll just do what we've been doing in New Zealand. We're going to bring it to Australia. You know.
Yeah, we've just finished a 20-date New Zealand tour, so we're pretty much in the mode.
You've got it.
You know,
we're in the
got
mode.
it going on, and we did 20 dates and 17 of them sold out. So we're blown away. It's really good response. So everything's just been pumping us up, and to come over here and have people making a bit of a fuss as well. It's
and you know, can you tell us a bit about the scene at the moment back home? I mean, how would you say that it's? I suppose it's travelling in terms of the support for the music from the community and from the New Zealand industry alike.
The industry is probably a little bit late getting on board with us, but it's been a real groundswell thing from the audience up. So we've been pulling big crowds and getting lots and lots of people requesting our stuff on the radio. So it's sort of built from there. Now we've got 4 songs on the charts in New Zealand, and the album went number 1 in its first week. It was number 1 for 3 weeks and went gold after 2 weeks. So everything's just sort of tumbling along nicely. We've been doing the same thing for 4 years, but now with this, everything, all the momentum sort of really built up.
To gain an army first.
To gain an army first, but it's all just snowballing, you know. Really, and it's great to come over here and there'd be a bit of a buzz over here as well. It's really exciting.
It's a really good time to kind of capitalise on all of that kind of positive momentum, you know.
Definitely, you can't let it slide. You've got to be right there on it and prepared to jump. You know?
Exactly. I see that you guys are also going to be opening for Slash.
It's just announced this morning. That we've actually known about that for a little while, and it's been so hard to keep that under
I was going to say, how long had you been sitting on that one? To be like, I can't tell anyone yet.
It's painful, but no, we're really stoked. It's amazing. And we played at Westfest in Auckland
earlier in the year,
and end up, you know, on the same stage as Rob Zombie and Megadeth and
Five Finger Death Punch.
Hanging out with Korn and stuff.
It's
pretty rad. So.
How cool, Five Finger Death Punch.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we've had such a great year, you know.
The singer wanted to kidnap Jenny and take her home to the stage. You have to take the whole band.
That's the deal. We come as a package. But music fans as well as performers now to be having the opportunities to play alongside some people who, you know, you look up to, and it's such a trip.
Like for me as well, like especially with Westfest, and I was just walking to get a coffee, I think, and all of a sudden here's like 2 members of Korn in the hallway, and I was just like, when I was 14, I was obsessed with them, you know. I really looked up to them, and then just to be there and hanging out with them, it was just like, oh my God. You know, like you have to sort
of surreal at times, you know.
And then when you realise that, you know, for the most part, these guys are just so chilled out. They're down to earth. It kind of just makes everything more grounded and a little bit more real.
All of a sudden they've gone from, they're still heroes. They're always going to be heroes, but they're kind of peers now.
Exactly. Such an awesome thing to be a part of. I mean, looking ahead to the next few months, can you tell us a bit about what you may have coming up in terms of, you know, material or touring?
Sleeping.
We'll sleep in October, actually.
We've got a music video that we're going to record at the end of this month, and then after that we're judging a battle of the bands for the Royal New Zealand Air Force.
Yep.
Wow, awesome.
They're picking us up in a jet.
That's awesome. Hi, man. You guys are just living it right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is.
Yeah.
So we've got a live album, live DVD coming out in late October, early November. So I've been sort of pretty hard working on that, getting all the artwork together and everything.
Cool.
And our album's coming out on vinyl, which we're pretty excited about as well.
Awesome.
Also got a, hasn't been announced yet, but we're looking at doing a summer tour in New Zealand. So hitting the beaches and stuff around Christmas, New Year's.
Awesome. Well, I mean, it's good to see that there are so many different things on the burner for you guys. Whether it be touring or vinyl releases, which I think is really special anyway. To be able to hold a record of your own music and just be like, this is.
Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, it's such a cool vibe that's surrounding you guys, and it's been cool for us to watch it as well. I mean, the hype surrounding you guys at BIGSOUND as well has just been really, really cool to watch. So we can only wish you the best of luck for it.
Awesome, thank you very much.
No worries.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you.